As the sun comes up, we're seeing just how extensive the damage is here in Carlisle, Illinois. We're live in front of two area businesses that were hit by a radar-confirmed tornado.
Another radar-confirmed tornado, this time in South County. Neighbors share what it was like the moment that the twister touched down.
All right, and I'm going over those storms as they came through. A little recap for you. I'll talk about our much quieter weather ahead.
And of course, it is Memorial Day, where you can honor our fallen troops at ceremonies across the bi-state.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Frightening and breathtaking video this morning of the gathering storms last night near New Dayton, Illinois. This morning, thousands of people remain without their power, and many people across the region will have to spend this Memorial Day holiday cleaning up all the debris. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, May the 27th. I'm Randy Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. And of course, we know that today the National Weather Service will be out all across our area investigating several radar-confirmed tornadoes. Our Mercedes McKay is at one of the hardest hit areas this morning. Mercedes, what are you seeing in Carlisle this morning, as we can see lots of damage to a couple of businesses, but so much damage in that area?
Rennie and Michelle, the damage here is just devastating. I'm going to step aside immediately so y'all can see what we're looking at right now. We're actually in front of two area businesses. What you're seeing right now is the Carlisle Truck Repair. This roof is completely gone. I spoke with Tracy earlier this morning. She told me about 70-mile-per-hour winds hit this area, and as you can see, they just tore right into this business here in Carlisle. The roof, the metal, all the debris completely on top of a school bus that was parked to the right of it. And then to the left here is the Beelman Truck Company, where their roof is completely gone as well. Here's a look at the damage from our Sky Lens drone, so you guys can see just how extensive it was. It's reminding me of when we were in Sullivan a couple of weeks ago, and it's just kind of like the storm decided to plop in this area and stay here. These two businesses have a lot of cleaning up to do. You can completely see inside the businesses from our Sky Lens drone. Now, for reference, Carlisle is about an hour east of downtown St. Louis. Our 5 on Your Side photographer shot this video of the damage at the Beelman Truck Company and Carlisle Truck Repair earlier this morning. You can see how much debris and metal now fills the inside of a garage. Less than 2 miles from here, the Hazlitt campgrounds also saw damage. Very scary for people that were there over the Memorial Day weekend. There were trees down, blocking some roads in the park, not far from parked RVs. Now, this isn't the only area in the Metro East that experienced strong winds. Take a look at this video we got from a storm chaser in New Baden. You can see how winds just ripped through the area overnight. A viewer told 5 on Your Side the storm took down power lines and caused fire crews to close off some roads. Now, we also know from emergency management crews, they told 5 on Your Side that Belleville and Dupel, Illinois, both of those areas were also hit. Reports of downed trees, down branches as well. So the Metro East really hit hard this morning. And as the sun coming up, we are really seeing that damage. The National Weather Service will be out all day long surveying the damage. A radar-confirmed tornado did touch down in Carlisle. We do want to remind you guys of that. And about 30 minutes ago, we've had a couple of people come up in this area just to see the damage. We always see this when storms happen. But one guy actually told us he had his car here in the Carlisle Truck Repair, actually removed it a couple of days ago. But again, one of the things we do see, we cover storms all the time. One of the shining lights of all this is how the community does come together. So we know this is going to be a lot of work, but we know the community here in the Metro East and Carlisle will wrap their arms around these two businesses and help them clean up here. Live in Carlisle, Mercedes McKay, 5 on Your Side.
Well said, Mercedes. Right now, people in Melville are dealing with damage caused by a radar-confirmed tornado. The neighborhood along Morningdale Place was the hardest hit. You can see the trees snapped in half, blocking the road, with some flung onto houses and onto cars. The twister also peeled shingles off of many of the roofs there. The two homes got the worst of the damage, with one garage destroyed, and the left side of the house next door collapsed.
All of a sudden, my husband screamed, "Run!" And we grabbed the dog and ran down to the basement. But before that, I saw the water swirling around and hitting our window, and all the leaves and tree branches and just kind of swirling around our house.
Now, the moment that the storm cleared, neighbors immediately got to work cutting up the trees and putting tarps on the roofs.
We've had a lot of great pictures even coming in this morning on our text hotline, and I'm not sure that we're going to get to this, but this is a reminder to treat, there you saw it, to treat power lines as hot. This came in from Kevin in Kirkwood, and you can see just pop how that exploded there. We're also just getting a lot of incredible pictures of damage. Can you imagine this tree going through your house or your garage? Also, just one more, I want to show you some of the hail damage, because this is just one example. We've seen a lot of hail like this coming in from Valley Park. So if you have pictures or videos that you took during the storms, you can please text them to us, 314-425-5355. But pretty incredible images and videos coming in, Tracy.
Yeah, a few of my friends had texted me some of those pictures too of hail damage on cars in Valley Park, and then a trampoline which is up against a power pole that was picked up and thrown into that. So when we say radar confirmed tornado, it's because what we saw yesterday, based on the radar signature, that we expect that to be tornado damage. There is always the possibility that that tornado could have potentially not touched down, and you're looking at straight line wind damage instead. Alrighty, or a downburst, or sometimes even a gravity wave. I've covered that here as well. That's a little bit more rare. Yesterday, we started off in the morning with lots of energy concentrated down to the south. As this progressed onward, we had a break in the day, and that was what sealed the deal for us for severe weather. We had clearing here. That sunshine added that extra energy, and you can see what happened next. Those storms really powered off here. And then once we got that little bowing in the radar there, that indicates some very strong winds, which is why some of those storms had a lot of wind damage with them as well. Then that finally made its exit, and now we're sitting pretty nice and in the clear. Let's go over our traffic conditions for this morning as well. Alrighty, we've had a few different issues this morning. Okay, so everything here, I'm gonna actually zoom in for you, show you what we're dealing with. Everything in roughly the Melville area along 44, all of these little cones here, that is power outages. And those power outages, people are coming up to stoplights. Those stoplights aren't working. So that is causing a few delays this morning. That always causes a bit of confusion at those really big intersections. Oh gosh, that's scary. You just cross your fingers and hope for the best when you come across that sort of scenario. I'm sure our power company will be working very hard to get the power restored and get those lights back to working condition.
Deadly tornadoes ripped through the central and southern United States this weekend. Coming up, a look at the damage left in their wake.
And of course, today is about more than just parties and barbecues. How towns across our region are honoring our fallen service members.